Listening 4. Listen and read. What is the theme for the mural?
Hi everybody! Today we're going to talk about our next project.
What are we going to do?
The club walls look terrible, so I'd like you all to paint them.
What will we paint?
Well, I want each group to paint a mural on one of the walls. The theme is around the world, but you can decide what to do.
Let's paint animals from different countries.
Oh no, animals are impossible to draw.
What about portraits of famous people from around the world?
That's really difficult too. How about flags or maps? They're easy.
I think we want something more exciting.
Time to go home. We'll talk about your ideas at the next club meeting.
But we don't know what to do.
Let's meet at the library tomorrow and decide.
Listening 5. Listen and repeat.
Art gallery. Painting. Mural. Background. Foreground. Portrait. Landscape. Sculpture.
Listening 6. Listen and repeat.
Popular. Unpopular. Friendly. Unfriendly. Tidy. Untidy. Patient. Impatient. Possible. Impossible. Polite. Impolite.
Listening 7. Listen and read. Where do Professor and Chip go?
I'm going to visit an art gallery this afternoon.
I'll come with you. Look at the sculpture. It's a robot, like me.
Be careful, Chip.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Oh dear. We won't come back here again.
Listening 8. Listen and read. Where does Harry want to go with Ben?
Hi, Ben. What are you doing today? I'm catching a bus at 10:15 into town with Fred. Do you want to come? We're meeting Jack at 11 o'clock at the bus station. Then at 12 o'clock, we're going to an art exhibition at our friend's art club. In the afternoon, Fred is watching a film at the cinema. He already has tickets, but there are no tickets left, so we can't go. I'm not doing anything. Do you want to watch a DVD at my house instead? See you soon. Harry.
Listening 9. Listen and read.
Island Adventure. Max was staying with his cousin Jeff by the sea. Every day, the boys went to the beach and played football or went fishing. But one day, they stood on the sand and stared across the sea at a small island in the distance. No one lived on the island, and the boys had never been there. "I'd like to explore that island," said Max. "Let's borrow my brother's boat and go there," said Jeff. "We'll be back before he finds out." The boys rowed to the island and left the boat on the sand. They climbed trees, swam in the river, and found some caves. At last, they decided to go home. But when they went back to the boat, it wasn't there. The boys were frightened. "What are we going to do?" asked Max. "Nobody knows we're here." "Let's make a fire," said Jeff. "Someone will see the smoke." "But we haven't got any matches," said Max. "We can hit 2 rocks together to make a fire. Come on, it's easy." But it was dark before the boys had a fire. Suddenly, there was a splash of water. The boys stared across the sea. A dark shape was coming towards them. "Run!" shouted Max. "Hey!" said a voice. "Don't you want to go home?" Jeff's brother was standing on the beach next to the missing boat. "How did you find us?" asked Jeff in amazement. "I saw the boat floating near the shore, so I swam out to get it. Then I saw your smoke, and I realized what happened." "That was lucky," said Jeff. "Yes, but next time," said Jeff's brother as they rowed back, "tell me before you take my boat out, and always tie it to a tree."
Listening 10. Listen. Do the children like the painting?
Right. We have to write a story about this painting in this book. It's called Tiger in a Tropical Storm, Surprised. Do you like it?
Yes, I like pictures of animals, and this one's really colourful. Who painted it?
It was painted by a French artist called Henri Rousseau.
Is it very old?
It says here it was painted in 1891.
So, where's the tiger? Is it in a forest or in a zoo? What do you think?
Well, I think it's in a forest. Look at all those tall trees and plants.
I agree. OK, so it's in a forest and there's a storm. Do you think the tiger is frightened of the storm?
I don't think it's frightened. I think it's looking for something to eat. I think it's hungry.
I think you're right. Maybe it's looking at an animal and it wants to eat it.
Yes. So let's write about a hungry tiger in a forest in a storm. Do you want to write a story or a poem?
Let's write a story.
Good. Let's start. Once upon a time, there was a tiger.
Listening 11. Listen and write. Sing.
I'm going to paint a painting in colours silver and blue, bright stars and oceans, and maybe a dolphin or two. I'm going to paint a mural in colours black and grey, dark skies and dark clouds, a cold and stormy day. I'm going to paint a landscape in colours yellow and green, sunshine and lemon trees, a lovely country scene.